So a lot of people have been lost for so long, and if you're one of them, it's really hard at first to get back in touch of like just how do you get reconnected with that sense of like who you are, and like what do you do next, and where do you just go from here to the state of like just not being happy with your life situation to, you know, finding some direction and some purpose again. So one of the things that I do on a regular basis, and I suggest for my students to do, is to just reconnect with their higher self by doing this meditation where like, and it doesn't have to be like anything fancy, like literally just, you know, ideally like first thing in the morning when you get up, like just go to a quiet spot, like your own little private sanctuary where you're not going to be bothered for like 15 minutes. And I'll just set a timer on my phone for 15 minutes. And then just sit there and be quiet, like sit with a good, nice, upright posture so you're alert. And, you know, kind of just focus on totally relaxing your body. The more you can be relaxed in your body, the more your mind can just relax and let go. So maybe just take a few moments and just like kind of check in, tune in with your body and get grounded and kind of centered. And, you know, a lot of people have the challenge of like, it's so hard for them to like quiet their mind, so they get frustrated with the meditation and they stop. But you don't need to like totally quiet your mind right away. That just kind of comes with the practice and the experience. You know, eventually it starts calming down a little bit, and that's a good feeling too. But initially, you know, just have this intention of reconnecting with your super self, like your higher consciousness, and listening, because, you know, I believe that we all have this like just this higher version of ourselves that's begging to be like heard and listened to. And the more we can tap into that and follow its guidance, you know, the better our life's going to be. So I'll just sit there for 15 minutes and just listen. If you can have that attitude of just being in a real receptive mode where you're just like, you know, pretend like you're having a conversation with someone that you just really have a lot of reverence for and respect. And that's your higher self. And it's really cool because it starts to talk to you, man. And you receive these insights if you can just quiet the mind a little bit and just be in that attitude of receptivity. And just once you really try to listen, pretend like you're listening so attentively for that answer that of the direction that you need to get in your life, that when you have that intensity in your level of attentiveness, then you can start to hear again. Then you can start to, you know, cut out all the noise that you're usually bombarded with and just really reconnect with that higher infinite intelligence that's within all of us. So, yeah, I implore you to do that. And then just have like a little journal, notepad, and pen by your side, so that as you receive some intuitional guidance and inspirations, like totally just like, you know, even come out of write it down right then and there. If you receive something that's just like a big light bulb, you're like, oh wow, I could do this or that or whatever, like write it down right away so that you don't forget, because we have a tendency to forget things that we don't, you know, do on a regular basis. So yeah, I do this every day, at least once in the morning, sometimes twice. And get in tune with that super self, because it's got a message for you that's going to really turn your whole world around. So don't just think this is a cool exercise and let it go by the wayside, because it has the power to change your life. Because your super self's trying to have a conversation with you, but you need to listen. So that's it in a nutshell, baby. Do the work. All right? Peace.